Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome back to another video. Today, I come to you with a message that you are growing and you're expanding. And your pain that you're currently experiencing are just growing pains. What you're experiencing, the discomfort in your life, the undesirable circumstances in the form of lack of money, a job that you don't like, a toxic environment that you're working in or at home, a partner that you're with, or being single and wanting to be in a relationship, whatever pain you're experiencing right now, it's all happening for you. And it's happening for you because it's a tool. It's pushing you towards what you do want. So whatever undesirable circumstance that you're currently experiencing is there to teach you lessons in order for you to upgrade to that next version of yourself. So you're in a toxic work environment. You don't look like what you do. You don't make enough money. Well, what are you going to do about it? This is the part that's challenging, is the responsibility part. The only way that we can change what we don't want is being responsible for our entire situation. Saying, okay, sure, my boss sucks. I really don't like this work. It's soul sucking. It's draining to me. I am around a bunch of coworkers that gossip or they're toxic or low energy and I don't want to be around it. This is all happening for you. This pain, this undesirable circumstance is happening for you. It's pushing you towards what you do want by giving you current circumstances and experiences of what you don't want. Because the more that you begin and continue to experience what you don't want, your tolerance is going to go down and down and down until eventually it's going to push you over the edge and into action. Now it's up to you to decide when you want to take action, how much you want to tolerate, what it's actually going to take for you to begin to move forward into the direction that you're supposed to move into a better work environment, into a more fulfilling, purposeful job and work that gives you more abundance and you make more money and have more freedom and is less stressful, etc. All of these things. It's up to you how much you're going to tolerate. What's that breaking point for you in order to push you towards taking aligned action, beginning to transform yourself, arm yourself with new knowledge, different perspectives, new skill sets in order to become a better version of yourself, to elevate yourself out of that toxic work environment, out of that unfulfilling job that drains you, out of that job where you're underappreciated and aren't making enough money. The other part of that is you don't have to wait until circumstances get so bad to where you finally blow up and have to do something about it. That's what I come to you today with, as a message that you don't have to wait. That the pain that you're currently experiencing, it's a tool, it's a gift to help you move forward. And that you don't have to wait for that pain to increase, that suffering to get to a point to where you finally say, you have a choice. You can start today and you don't have to wait for things to get so terrible to where you can't stand it anymore. You can begin to make those changes today before it gets to that point. As a matter of fact, I would suggest it, i.e., I am here again with this divine message for you that today is the day you get to make a choice. You get to choose differently, to be different, to look at things differently, to begin to move forward, learn the lessons you're supposed to learn, allow the pain to hit you, allow it to sit with you so that you can be with it raw and experience it. And in that pain that you're experiencing, you will begin to gain clarity. You'll create a clear perspective on what your current circumstances are, what your current circumstances are reflecting to you, and you can begin to plan for the future. You can begin to write out and visualize what it is you don't want. Okay, what I currently don't want is this, this, and this. Lack of fulfillment in my job, working these hours, making this much money, being around these types of people, being around a cruel boss, a micromanager boss, and etc. Whatever's bothering you in your current situation, write out what you don't want. And then once you write out what you don't want, or what your current circumstances are, it's very easy to see what you do want because it's just the opposite of what you wrote down. I want to make more money. I want to be in a more fulfilling job that gives me purpose, that gives me freedom. I can spend more time with my kids. I can spend more time on my health. I make this amount of money every single day, every single week, every single month, every single year. I want it to be consistent, etc. Whatever that looks like. Once you formulate that vision and get clear on what you do want, that's when the magic of the universe starts to happen. Focus on what you do want. Get crystal clear and clarify. And then you can begin to look at yourself and take an honest assessment. What's the first step I need to take in order to begin to manifest what it is I want with this particular work environment? Clearly, this is a reminder in a video focused on your professional outlets, your work, less than it is your relationship and your health and whatnot, because that's what we seem to be chatting about today. So delivering this message to you today, a lot of you, this is about work. Some of you, it may not be. It might be about your relationship, but the same principles still apply. Okay, you're in a relationship with a partner who is lazy, who doesn't want to go work out and take care of themselves, who wants to sit inside all day and do nothing. That's okay if you want to do that too, but if you're someone who wants to go outdoors, go out hiking, be active, and you want an active partner, write out what you don't want. You're not going to change that person. You have to change yourself and change your situation. So the next part of that is your external world, what you're currently experiencing, is a reflection of your internal environment. In other words, what you think internally to yourself, those thoughts that no one will ever know about, that you self-talk that you say to yourself, your behaviors, these things, you internally, your internal environment. Is it positive? Is it negative? Take full responsibility. There's no judgment. There's no shame that comes with it, but you've got to be responsible with how you've been. If your circumstances on the outside are currently undesirable, well, chances are on the inside, your thoughts, your actions, your behaviors, your self-talk is what needs tweaking. Because again, your external world is a reflection, a mirror of your internal environment. So you've got to change your internal environment. You've got to change how you think. You've got to change your belief system, how you talk to yourself, how you feel on the inside. Are you meditating? Are you going out in nature? Are you exercising to feel good on the inside? The more you work on changing the inside, you will begin to see that reflect in your outer world in the form of more desirable circumstances, new opportunities for jobs coming up, different interests that you didn't have before that are beginning to pop up, classes that pop up on your feed that you always thought about taking that now you finally are ready to start taking a step in the right direction and learning new skills. So change your inner environment, your thoughts, your behaviors, and it will reflect on the outside. And this is a process. It's a process of transformation, just like the process of baking a cake or baking bread. There's a process there. You have to measure things, which is you getting clear on your vision. You have to mix everything together, which is getting responsible and aware of your inner environment. And then you've got to put it in the oven, which is you working on yourself every single day for that dough to rise, for that cake to rise to a perfect temperature. And when your inner environment matches your single point intention with absolutely no barriers, it will begin to manifest in your external world. You'll get some new job opportunities. You're going to feel inspired to go and take a class that you've never taken. All of these things will begin to happen. Your outer world is a mirror of your inner environment. So use the pain you're currently experiencing as a tool to push you towards what it is you do want in life. Get real and honest with yourself about who you've been, who's this version of you that is living this life. You don't like it, and it doesn't have to be that way. As a matter of fact, it's not supposed to. That's why you're experiencing what you don't want to experience, because the universe, your guides, your angels are all trying to push you towards what will make you happier, what will make you healthier and more abundant and a better version of yourself. That's what the universe wants for you. That's what you want for you. So use the pain and your undesirable current circumstances as a tool to push you towards the life that you want. Get clear on who you've been, this current version of yourself that's no longer working, because this version of yourself is the version of you that's in undesirable circumstances, and use that as fuel to move you towards what you do want by working on your internal environment. That's what I have for you today, guys, and I love you so much. I will see you very, very soon in another video. Peace.